Hey guys, welcome in or welcome back to another video by the Circus System. I am Cam, and today we are filming our Q&A video. I know it's been a minute, and I apologize for that. Work got a little crazy there, we were a little sick. We have been posting regularly on our Piggy channel, just because that's quite a bit easier to film for. But also because we wanted to give you guys time to submit some questions. So we do have a couple questions. We did get 5 total, so it's probably not going to be a super long video, but a couple of the questions I can go pretty in depth on. I'm going to try to edit in the question itself, just so people can read it themselves, but I don't know if I'll do it here. It'll be somewhere. So the first question was, how many system members do you have, or do you know of? And it's kind of a hard one to answer. So we are polyfragmented. We do have a lot of members in our system, but a lot of them, they're not all actively fronting. That would... Okay. We did talk a little bit on our TikTok about this question specifically, so I'm still going to answer it here though, but as host, I really don't know much. I can only base this off of what we have in our simply plural and on that kind of thing. So in there we are at around 700 alters, but again, not everyone is actively fronting, and yeah, so it's but that is around how many members are in our system. Does anyone speak any other languages? So not speak, but we do have a subsystem of alters who are nonverbal, but they have a written language that is different than English. I guess it's more of a code per se. Each letter does just mirror back to English, but it's written differently, and that is the only way that they communicate. A couple of the people in the subsystem know both, but some people only know that written language. But beyond that, no one else speaks any other languages, simply because we never really learned any other languages. But we could go more into depth about that, or just subsystems in general in another video. We did do an old video about subsystems, so we could definitely do a new one if that would be interesting. What does your inner world look like? Now, this has definitely changed since last time. I think we had a couple videos on our new inner world, but only a couple, because there was a big shift in our inner world at the very beginning of me as Camille discovering the system. It was just a single house. It was a really big house, but it was just a single house, and it was covered by fog, so there was nothing beyond the house. And then probably about 2 years ago now, maybe a year and a half, no, probably about 2 years ago, wow, there was a big shift, and the entire inner world changed. And essentially what it was they had created a fake inner world that would be my first introduction to the system. I say fake because your inner world, it's all it's not necessarily real anyway. So anyway, but yeah, so our inner world is kind of a giant island, probably you could say in Australia kind of thing, just a big, but it is isolated, that is separated into 4 main quadrants with a big castle in the middle, and there's different quadrants. Different people live in their different quadrants. Very few alters can travel throughout the whole place. Most people are limited to where they live, and yeah. We could definitely do another video fully going into that, because that definitely would be a big thing. But yeah. So this was a question I was just kind of surprised to get, not in a bad way, but it just kind of really showed that, like, wow, we haven't posted in a year and somebody like remembered our life. And I don't know, it was kind of like, it felt really nice. But someone asked about our current partner, because in our previous iteration of our channel, we had a partner, and our current partner is a different partner. Our current partner is a better partner, I would venture to say. But yeah, our current partner, I want to do some videos with him on here. He is much more comfortable doing that kind of thing. He does know about the system. Yeah, he knows about the system. He's very caring and respectful about it. I don't know, he's wonderful. I'll probably just refer to him on the channel until he is here and decides otherwise as just Lolo, because that is just a nickname we all use for him anyway. But he's very good. He knows about our DID. He is very caring and considerate. He understands boundaries of like different altars. It's very wonderful, and we're actually going to be moving in with him in a few months. So filming setup will change in a while. We'll probably do like a vlog or something about the moving process. I know we're definitely going to be doing so on the Piggy channel since this whole thing's going to get rebuilt. But yeah, more exciting things to come on that front. We'll definitely be trying to do videos together. Maybe like a singlet partner of a system, kind of like mini sub-series kind of thing. I don't know. But definitely want to do stuff with it. And our final question for this video, so again, I knew this was going to be a short video, is something helpful for the system that we've learned in therapy. So we have been in therapy pretty much like forever, but only like more system focused within the past year or so. And I'd say one of the biggest things, and it's a more recent thing, but something that has been really helpful for us is creating like a box of like art supplies, or like, well, it doesn't specifically have to be, but just something that if an altar is fronting who doesn't feel either like safe with the people you're around, like at your house, or like just kind of is just like confused or just whatever, a box of just like supplies for them to let that out. So we have a little box in our living room that has like an old notebook, a sketchbook. I think that's all we have in there right now. It's just like an old notebook and a sketchbook. But it is like a go-to for if you are like out, or even if someone's like cook on and they're like, oh, I can like feel someone's close, I need to just like get out these feelings. Just something to go and do, to kind of, again, just like get out what you're feeling, get those emotions out into any way that is useful for that part. Whether that's just scribbling, whether that's actually drawing something, whether that's writing a poem, like whatever it is, just some spot that has just those items, that is very safe and is just able to be like, hey, if you need to, go do that. And it was a much newly implemented thing, but we've used it already a couple times, and we've definitely, I feel like it's really helpful to kind of like outer communication. And I know I have a problem where just as host, when I have less connections just with my altars, and so it's a way to know that they're getting the help that I'm not able to really do. But yeah, really short video. We did finish one of our books already, so we will have a book review coming up soon. And we have just been reading a lot more, so hopefully we'll be able to at least get those out pretty regularly. So if you have any book recommendations involving DID, it can be like a memoir style, or it can be fiction. We want to kind of mix it up. So if you have any like recommendations for that, leave them down below. Or if you have any other questions for us, we can maybe do like mini Q&A videos every now and then. But yeah, shorter video, but hopefully this will kickstart us into really making more. We have been working on doing altar intros. We want to do the same kind of thing we did before where it's like 4-ish to a video. So I think we just need one more person to do one, and then we can put that video together. It's a process, but thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys have a good rest of your whatever it is, and see you guys in the next video.